Hi guys, how are ya? Those are my Pumas. I've had these for 20 years, longer. And this is a piece of rock I'm standing on, which also happens to be I am literally standing on the edge of the Grand Canyon. Look at me standing here, perilously. I'm literally standing on the edge of Grand Canyon. Look, isn't that crazy? Now, it does look kind of fake, I have to tell you. Look at that. Look at that. And that's the Colorado River down there. And I just did this skywalk. It was $25. You're not allowed to bring your own camera out there. You have to pay a photographer to take pictures of you, which I was not in the mood for. It was $25. It was a great view because you're unimpeded by, you know, other people. You could look right out, but would I do it again? No, I would not do that again. $25. If you're terrified of heights and you want to scare yourself, do it, because the glass bottom makes it look like you're kind of walking over the Grand Canyon, but it wasn't really that scary. It's a better view. I got a good spot though. I'm in everyone else's pictures. Oh well. I'm only here once. And then you can see the people behind me. Hi. Alright, so I'm gonna walk back to solid ground without tripping on rocks and killing myself. Apparently young people who have never been hurt will sit on the edge of rocks like that and dangle their legs over for Instagram pictures. Oh yeah, no. Look at that cactus. Isn't that weird, growing right out of the side of the rock there? But look, isn't that really? I can't imagine this would look magnificent on my little camera, but I'm in awe. I'm in awe. All right. This is a scary thing to walk over because it goes a couple thousand feet down. So the magnet I bought shows the world's tallest building would fit underneath that ledge, that skywalk. All right. Well, I'm gonna go find. Oh, there's some native. Let's go for a walk. Let's walk with me. I was gonna end the video here, but let's go for a walk. I think there are some examples of native buildings, shelters over here. There were some Native Americans dancing over on this little stage earlier. It was kind of depressing because there were 3 women in some sort of traditional dress. Kind of just, oh, they're over there still. I'm gonna walk by them. I feel sort of awkward because I don't know if they want tips. I don't have any money on me, and no one's really watching them, so it's kind of awkward. They're dancing by themselves. I can get lunch here. There's a meal voucher included with my tour. Oh God, this is crazy. It's so beautiful. The smell of wood smoke. So you can see them dancing over there. They're just sort of gently prancing, lifting their skirts a little. I mean, it's sort of weird to see just trucks parked in front of that background, isn't it? Alright. Walk this brief loop trail to discover the diversity of traditional shelters and ceremonial structures. Okay. And they looked over at me and I smiled and nodded and they nodded back. I maybe just grateful for someone to actually acknowledge them. But look at that. That's neat. It's like a wood teepee. Let's go in. Oh, it's oddly cozy. All right. A little bit smaller than my studio. And another version of it covered in, comprised of a juniper trunk. Okay. And there's a similar version covered with vegetation. This one has a foyer. It's a Navajo version. It's a sweat lodge. I've never been in a sweat lodge. Let's go. I'm gonna wait a minute. Let this guy take a picture. Okay. Now I'm impatient. Mind if I go in? Okay. You done? Sorry. All right, great. I'm gonna go in. Let's go into the sweat lodge. Fire. Gee. All right. What other YouTube channel gets you in a sweat lodge? Oh, all right. This is really neat. I wish you could be here and see it. Oh, and you know what? What's to ruin it? Some jerks carved their initials into the wood. Jerks. Ouch. I just hit my head. Jerks. Who would carve their name into... people disappoint me. All right, this is a Navajo hogan. Built no using. You can pause that if you want to. Now, where I'm from, where I was born originally, and oh God, this is so neat. I would totally live in one of these, as long as it was near Starbucks. That's a roof, I guess, to let smoke out. Where I was born in Rhode Island, Pawtucket, Rhode Island, and the Narragansett tribe had, from what I remember in school, a sort of a similar style of building, just different materials and longer, like an oval. Look at that, it's got cactus growing out of the top of it. Man. Look. Oh my God, it's like another world. Now, I'll tell you, like I said, I was born in Rhode Island, which is very, very small, and people sometimes just never leave. I moved to Boston as a very young man, and I consider that home. That's my hometown. Oh, wait. Another sweat lodge. You can pause it if you'd like. Oh, look. And this must be a personal size sweat lodge. I'm not going in there. Back to, you know, when you're from Rhode Island, sometimes you just don't go. I went to high school in North Providence, you know, and I think there are still people who graduated, married a girl named Lisa, had 2 kids, opened up a dry cleaners or a landscaping company, you know, and they're still there. Not that that's bad. That must be a wonderful life, you know, if you want the picket fence and the family and all that stuff. That wasn't my path, but some of those people just never leave. And I've seen so much just in this past year and a half. I'm getting emotional about this. To friggin' be able to walk around the Grand Canyon. And that wasn't even the best view, apparently. My next stop, I'll film another video. My next stop is Guano Point, named after a guano mine. Guano being poop. In this case, bat poop. But it apparently has a much better view of the Grand Canyon, so that'll be my next stop on this tour. And this is a teepee. These are 2 teepees. The Plains Indians. And you can pause that if you want to read it. Oops, I was going to take a picture of that one, but I'll take a picture of this one. Look at that. Where's the door? Oh. Oh, that looks cozy. Ugh. All right. Well, those are the... Oh, let's look at one more dwelling, and then I'll let you go until my next video. Gosh, this is amazing. All right, there's the tour buses over there. Hopi. I guess the Hopi settled a little bit more. Huh. Okay. Look at that. There's an oven right there. Let's go inside, shall we? Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. So, I mean, clearly that's like heating or cooking or something. I don't know, is that like a sleeping area? It's all thatched with vegetation. Well, it's tall. I'm 6'2", and it's well above my head. This is quite spacious. All right, I'm gonna go. I will talk to you guys at the next stop. Amazing.